Ever heard of someone going to work atop a seaplane and travel to it by seaplane? That is exactly what Gia Johnson will do today.
We're heading to this beautiful sandbank, so there's nothing around us, absolutely nothing. And it's quite exciting. Look how beautiful the ocean is. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just want to dive in.
Well guys, while the cat's away, the mice will play. So while everyone's busy, working hard, setting up over there, I've snuck away on the boat to take a little round. And I have to tell you guys, a lot more than you guys see goes into making the Kingfisher calendar, because it's that extra mile that gives us absolutely stunning shots. We're in the heat, it is beautiful here, but everyone's hard at work. So I'm gonna get back there and see what everyone else is up to. And you guys stay tuned. After 5 spectacular shots under the Maldives sun, the crew is here on this sandbank in the middle of this brilliant blue ocean, and they call it work.
We planned this really carefully, and I got my boys, Vinay and Abhijit, also to get separate cameras. Stood on three different sides of the sandbank and shot the aircraft from 3 angles effectively. Each time it made a pass at us. So I think we'd probably have about 200 odd pictures to work with.
The brief for Gia was she's getting off the seaplane. So I really wanted it to have this whole sense of excitement, this whole sense of arriving to your destination. Very luxury, very resort. You're excited, you're finally getting a break.
Better.
That was fantastic. I have to admit, I was pretty nervous beforehand because they gave me the impression that the plane would be fully charging across the sea, but it wasn't. But the propellers were still on, so I had to keep my head far away from that. But the wind created a nice feeling with my hair, and I had the beautiful drapes along my legs, and that was nice. And then I sat on the end, and we've got a few different takes for that shot, so I'll be excited to see which one they choose.
For Gia, we decided to shoot in this absolute isolated sandbank where there's absolutely nothing but just a piece of driftwood. And I wanted to match the blue of the sky with the sand and that whole feeling of sea salt meets cement meets slate. So I chose this grey bikini by Shrivan Naresh that has a lot of crystal detailing around the neck. Very cutting edge again. Fabulous body language, and the light was fabulous. It reflected on the crystals, and honestly, it made my day.
Contrasting with the grey, I did like a deep, intense bronze on the eyes with a mint green pencil smudged under the eye and the lower rim. So that again, just to keep the whole story going and not to necessarily match colors with each other.
Sonali's first shot. Aki's inspiration is an Indian bride. Let's see how.
The shot we did with Sonali was again very inspiring because Aki had this beautiful hat tool, which Indian brides wear it on the back of their palm, on their hands during the wedding day. and he used that as an element, as an Indian element. So I thought I could go really, deep, smoky, and just the morning after, after a wedding, almost that kind of feel, and glowing golden skin. So I think in the last 2 days that was my favorite shot of the day.
I was just sitting with Atul and watching him take Sonali's first shot that's happening behind us right now. And you know, there's a lot more that goes into a photograph than just pressing click. There is a lot of decision making. He has to make sure the light's okay, change the light if it's not working. A lot of trial and error, the hair, the makeup. So it's quite interesting. I have to say I'm learning a lot on this shoot.
For Sonali, it was a sunset shot, and I honestly feel that she's an absolute goddess, a most exotic face and a very, very Indian face.
The setting sun is the only thing that will stop Atul. And with it, day 2 of the making of this spectacular calendar comes to an end.
I am with somebody who I believe can potentially be a legend. Given the pedigree that we're dealing with, Sonali Raut is the fabulous Ujjwala Raut's baby sister. And from the north of Mumbai, which has produced some seriously fabulous models like Madhu Sapre, my prediction is that this one is probably the next one. So, watch out for this. Just one sec. I hate doing this, but all for camera. Ow, ow, ow.
The only thing a sunset guarantees is another sunrise. And day 3 will usher in the biggest day in the life of the Kingfisher calendar hunt winner Himasha. Watch on.
A place where we take our fashion seriously.
Together, you and me are going to make some exciting cocktails.
A fish that actually curves like a lady when you put it on the fire.
I think there's a shark in here!
Fun, excitement, and lots of adventure. All setting stage for a fairy tale wedding.
Just how they do what they do.
3 days and 3 nights in just 3,000 rupees. Dogs, cats,
Or that fish that is strictly not to be caught.
Married or single or with someone. Each one comes with its own unique challenges.
This is technology that we've never seen before.
Show. Fire in that belly of yours.
How to prepare the poireau.
nearly 100 years old.
It's not just about the outfit.
So much fun, this outfit. All setting stage for a fairy tale wedding.
I don't feel lonely anymore. I feel I have a child.
It's like my dream car.
I usually do 4 sets. Today we're just going to do 2.
I'm talking about
In this amazing setting, I thought the perfect thing to do in the morning would be wake up my lovely 2 ladies here and drag them to the beach and get them to do some yoga with me. All right, guys, we're going to start by just closing our eyes and breathing, okay? So really slow, really deep breaths. Try to hold each breath going in for 10 and going out for 10. breathing is really, really important, and whenever you're stressed or tired, and for us, when we're working long, long hours, if you just take aside a minute and breathe, it works wonders. It gives you back a lot of energy. Okay, so the next exercise we're gonna do is something that's really good for your skin. I know you might feel like an idiot doing it, but trust me, it really works. So stick your tongue out just slightly and hold it with your teeth. And then breathe in through that. I want you to suck the air in because it lets your pores breathe as well, okay? So breathe. Then breathe out. I want you to hold your fingers like this. Yeah? And what you're going to do is you're going to block with your thumb your right nostril and breathe in through your left nostril. And I want you to breathe in 10 counts and then switch, hold your left nostril and breathe out with your right nostril. Okay? Breathe in. As models with hectic lifestyles and a lot of traveling, we're never in the same place at the same time. And you know, yoga really helps because you can do it anywhere, you can do it anytime. Just make sure you don't eat 2.5 hours before you do it. But other than that, it's all up to you. But we're going to get going now because these two lovely ladies have their next shot to get ready for. So we will see you guys later.